Yo, 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 how we all doing, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Jesus S392 or whatever you feel like calling me. I really don't give a fuck. And today I'm going to be doing a video that's kind of different from what I usually do. Today's going to be a story time. Basically, this is the story of how I almost got stranded in Virginia. For those of you that don't know, over this weekend, I actually flew over to Virginia from Denver to go fight on Street Beefs. For those of you that don't know what Street Beefs is, basically it's a fighting organization that's very popular on YouTube, over 4 million subscribers, I believe. And yeah, I was a lucky combatant on there, I guess, as you would say. But basically, yeah, over this weekend, I flew over there, fought on there, and I flew back home. But on my way back home, I almost got stuck here, or stuck over there. And this is how it happened. So Friday comes around, I wake up very early in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. I go over to Denver International Airport. Thanks to my mother for driving me over there. Check in my bags, make sure everything's all good. TSA, kind of a drag, takes 10 million years to get through. And eventually I made it through, made it all the way over to the gates where I just waited for my flight. Cool, yada yada yada. Everything went great. Hopped on the plane. United Airlines, fancy as fuck. I love the little tablets on the chairs. Can't get that anywhere else. You probably can. Yeah, no. So get on a plane on United Airlines, fly over to Washington Dulles. Their airport's called IAD. It's a pretty nice airport. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty nice, pretty compact. It's pretty dope. And yeah, your boy is in Virginia. I get my bags, head out to the rideshare pickup, order me a lift. And next thing I know, boom, it takes an hour drive. I am now in Winchester, Virginia, at the hotel I booked, Candlewood Suites. Which, by the way, first of all, Candlewood Suites, amazing hotel. For the price and everything, I was expecting it to be kind of terrible, kind of bad. Nah, it's amazing. It's the best hotel, like honestly, I've ever been to. Even though that was like one of the few hotels I've actually ever been to. But pretty good, pretty good. Anyway, so it takes an hour drive, and I'm all the way in Winchester, Virginia, at my hotel. Check in, get my bags in. We all good. Awesome. The next day, I wake up 7 in the morning, very early, very anxious, wondering, "Oh, okay, I'm scared." That was the first thing in my thoughts. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I'm scared. What do I do? I need help." I started pacing around the room, started making videos on Snapchat, basically like hyping up the fight. Started doing stretches, started getting like shadow boxing going, felt warmed up, and then yeah, soon as like 11:30 hits, I request a lift, get a ride to the event, and you'll see why the whole Uber drivers and Lyft thing comes to play here in a bit. Get to the event, I get there, I do the fight. Takes a while actually because people don't know how to park their cars at the event. That was actually kind of funny. Kind of annoying to deal with as well. Basically, cars were blocking the pathway to get out, and the owner of the thing, Scarface, he was actually hella pissed off at people, yelling on the mic, telling everybody to move their cars. Otherwise, there were no more fights are happening, which kind of took a long while to be honest. But ended up matching up with my opponent. We went in the cage. We did our thing. We ended up leaving that cage with a draw, and yeah, the rest is yeah, you'll see it later on YouTube. But yeah, no, so after the fight, after everything, I recover, find out I hurt my foot. It mainly just swelled up because I kicked wrong. You'll see why in the fight video itself. But I order another lift, get picked up, go over to their local mall, Apple Blossom, I believe that's what it was called, Apple Blossom Mall. Nice mall, it's pretty small, but it has everything you need. My favorite part about it was the Chick-fil-A, I ain't even gonna lie. Pulled up there, got some Chick-fil-A, sat down for a bit, relaxed. I ended up getting another lift over to my hotel. And the guy who picked me up, remember this name, y'all. His name is Spencer from Winchester. That'll be important later. So I get my lift. I head over to back to my hotel, and I just take a fat ass nap, bro. Like I'm talking 7 p.m. to like 12 a.m. I was out cold. Ended up taking a nap, woke up, I changed into my regular clothes. I waited it out a bit because it felt like it was gonna be too early going to the airport. So around 2 o'clock hits, I order a lift. Now, this is where I felt like I was gonna get stuck. So I ordered the lift, 60 bucks. I see that, it says on the app it's searching for a driver and it'll let me know the driver's information in 1 to 6 minutes. Cool. So I give back my key card to the hotel staff and I just sit in the lobby waiting. I'm just paying attention to the timer. Everything is going great. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Next thing I know, bam, the last minute hits and it just goes to zero. And no driver has popped up on my thing at all. It just says searching for driver, be patient, and I'm just like confused. So after a while, I'd say around 2:30 to through 2:40, I noticed no drivers were coming through. So I was like, what the fuck? I end up canceling that ride, try it again, and I get matched up with Spencer again. And like about 2 minutes after he accepts the ride, it gets canceled. And I like, what the fuck? And it just says again, like it's searching for another driver, and nobody was picking it up at all. On Lyft, there's like a feature where it shows the cars that are operating in the area. The closest car was about 10, 20 miles away. It was like way up north and it still wasn't finding a driver. So I was like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? I started freaking out. My heart started beating. I was trying to devise a plan. I was probably going to be stuck here, going to have to call up my mom or my grandma, ask them to get me a plane ticket for tomorrow. I was just thinking of the worst. Then I realized taxis were also a thing. So I go to the receptionist and I ask him like, "Hey, is there any way you could tell me any local taxis or anything? Like I'm trying to get to the airport and no Lyft drivers are operating." He ends up looking it up. There was this company, I forgot the name of it, but they supposedly operated 24 hours in that area. And I tried giving him a call. I gave him a call 4 different times, no response. Just let it ring. And that's when the real panic set in. Like my heart just started beating like boom, 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 just like hard. Eventually I went on to Uber and saw there was like a few more drivers on there compared to Lyft. So I tried giving them a shot using the wait and save feature. To my surprise, nobody picked it up still. I was really nervous until I saw there was a feature on there called Uber X, priority, something like that. For 13 extra dollars, they could have somebody pick me up. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is my last resort." Like I was really freaking out. I thought I was gonna be homeless just a day out there, maybe two. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I spent the extra $13 and I waited, per usual. Eventually, I see after a while, my phone vibrates. I look on it and I see I'm matched with Spencer again, the same driver from the day prior and the same driver that canceled. So immediately I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is all or nothing. I need him, please. I immediately texted him the moment we matched. I texted on the little messaging feature and I said, please do not cancel this. I'm sorry for the long distance, but I'll tip you. I just need a ride to the airport, please. He was in the middle of a ride, and after he dropped off his last ride, he saw the message. He texted back saying, I got you. I'm on my way. Cool. So I tell the receptionist, like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got a ride with Uber. Oh my gosh. Like all that anxiety, all that stress, boom, right out the window. Eventually, Spencer comes through, picks me up, and he explains, like, oh, I'm sorry for canceling the lift. They only offered me 20 bucks for that drive, and I was getting ready to stop driving for the night. But I saw your request came through again, and I realized, yo, this kid needs a ride. I got you. And I just kept saying thank you because honestly, I didn't know what to say. I was so scared, and this man was literally like my savior in a sense. I just kept saying thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, he ended up just saying it's fine, like strap up, buckle up, and just enjoy the ride. So yeah, I ended up making it to the airport on time at 4 a.m. Got through TSA, everything. Got on the plane at 5. Took off at 6. Came back home at 8. And yeah, I'm now in my room the same day, literally the same day. It's technically the same day. One more hour till the new day. But yeah, same day it all happened. I just wanted to make this a quick story time. Spencer, if you're watching this, dude, I'm posting this on TikTok, so he's gonna be watching this. I want to say shout out to you, bro. I hope more Uber drivers are like you, bro. You genuinely saved me from being homeless out there. I appreciate you so much, dude. Like you have no idea what you did for me. Mm. Yeah, I want to say a massive shout out to Spencer from Winchester, Virginia. Appreciate you so much. If you're an Uber driver or anything, bro, listen, take some rides. You never know. You might be helping a kid out. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna happen. You're making money. I ended up tipping Spencer the last bit of money I had left. And yeah, all was well. I hope he got home safe. I imagine he did. And yeah, quick story time, nothing too crazy. Just wanted to say I'm finally back. I can make this video. Shout out to Spencer. Shout out to more Uber drivers out there. Listen, you guys are amazing, especially the ones who do it late at night. You're awesome. I love and appreciate all of y'all. And yeah, that'll conclude the story time. Thank you guys so much for listening. I do appreciate all the love and support. And as always, tune in next time. Take care. Peace.